there is something deep inside us that calls us on to explore new territory, to see beyond our daily travels. Cave explorers and surveyors venture into these remote passageways to expand our knowledge of the cave. Okay, 2, 3.
Left, 5.
5.
Right, 5.8.
To truly understand a cave and its relationship to the surface area, the cave must be mapped. Mapping and exploration of the Mammoth Cave system is a process that is never-ending.
We all have a natural curiosity, and Mammoth Cave is definitely a mysterious place. It's a hidden world, and when you see that gigantic entrance outside in the woods, the natural curiosity in us all is going to want to go see what that's all about. I think that happened generations ago, and I believe that it will continue for many more generations.
Nearly 4,000 years ago, the first explorers, prehistoric Indians, ventured into the cave for minerals, for flint, and perhaps for spiritual reasons. These accomplished cavers covered nearly 14 miles of cave, finding areas that would not be explored again for another 2,000 years. One of the first explorers to try and render a map of the cave was enslaved African-American Stephen Bishop. Exploring off the beaten path in the 1830s, he mapped as much as 20 miles and gained international fame. In 1908, a young German visitor, Max Kemper, guided by Stephen Bishop's grandnephew, Ed Bishop, spent 8 months exploring and mapping Mammoth Cave. Kemper's accurately engineered map helped to establish the foundation for modern cave surveying. In this same time period, the Flint Ridge Cave system was being explored and mapped by others. Nearly a decade later, local explorer Floyd Collins found a massive cave passage that he named Great Crystal Cave. But cave exploration is not without peril. When Collins was trapped in a cave, his rescue effort made national headlines. The rescue effort was unsuccessful, and Collins ultimately died of exposure. New areas of the cave continued to be explored and documented in the 1920s and 30s. Cave guides Leo and Claude Hunt and Pete and Carl Hansen ventured through a dangerous passage in 1938 to find a place of stunning gypsum and dripstone formations. New discovery was now on the map. Yet, with all these discoveries, only 44 miles were mapped when Mammoth Cave National Park was dedicated in 1941. With the Cave Research Foundation spearheading the effort, more and more of the cave was mapped in the next few decades. In 1960, explorers from the Cave Research Foundation connected Crystal Cave to colossal, salts, and unknown caves to form the new Flint Ridge system, making it vie for the world's longest. On September 9th, 1972, a team of 5 men and 1 woman connected the Flint Ridge system to Mammoth Cave, a dramatic discovery that extended the length to 144 miles, without doubt, the longest in the world. The Cave Research Foundation, joined by the Central Kentucky Karst Coalition, continued surveying and making major discoveries, extending Mammoth Cave's known length to nearly 300 miles by 1983. By 2010, the known length had jumped to 390 miles. Year after year, hidden passageways continue to be uncovered and explored.
Checking the skull.
And more knowledge of the cave is gained.
Once you get the experience of being in the cave and finding some of these new places, some people say you get kind of bit by the cave bug, and it becomes more than a hobby, but almost an obsession, something that you just want to keep coming back and see all that you can. Sometimes the smallest passages lead to the biggest discoveries.
With hundreds of miles of caves crisscrossing an area only 7 miles wide and less than 400 feet deep, Mammoth Cave is a relatively shallow cave system. The historic tour route includes the oldest toured section of Mammoth Cave, so it's had the most visitors over the years. Using 3D laser scanning technology, caves can be mapped in great detail, creating perspectives of Mammoth Cave that have never been seen before.
That's the historic tour.
You just get fascinated with the puzzle. And Mammoth is, for me, the biggest and most interesting puzzle because I've been in a lot of caves. They all ended eventually. This cave just keeps going and going and going.
New territory waits to be explored and mapped. Mammoth Cave National Park still holds many, many more mysteries.
I don't think there's any doubt that exploration will continue on into the future.